Hi folks, Wolf Gray here for the Sanctuary of the Lost Grove Survival School. Today I want to talk to you about your home survival kit. Yes, just as much as your bug out bag and your personal survival kit and your 72-hour get home bag, this is something you should consider as well for your home, whether you live in an apartment or in your own privacy of your own home or even in a trailer. You might want to consider about the fact that you might not be able to bug out and you might have to barrel down and stay where you are. So I made a checklist once again, so do bear with me as you always have in this video. I will go through the checklist, and I welcome your comments afterwards, your emails, whatever. Please feel free to share my videos with your friends, and if I miss anything, once again, please add them in the comments below. So this is a basic checklist, what you should have inside your home at all times, separate from your bug out bag and your 72-hour bag. This is just to stay at home at all times. First item is a axe and a saw. An axe and a saw is great to have around the home. You never know when you might need to cut up some firewood or whatnot. Um, if the power goes out or you lose fuel, you can build a fire through scrap wood, whatever it takes to keep warm in those winter months, or if you need some source of heat to cook your food. A basic toolbox. This comprises usually of hammer, screwdrivers, pliers, adjustable wrench, screw-in hooks, wood hooks, uh, metal screws, etc., um, as well as some nails. I also recommend, keep in mind, if there's chaos and panic and disorder in your town, and you need to stay in your home, and you're going to lock your home up more secure than the basic locks you have on, you might want to think about the concept of maybe adding like extra wood to your basement or into a storage where it's easily accessible that you can, nail down the door closed from the inside, um, to maybe some extra plywood sheets and close up the windows for safety. So, these are things like prepare like for an emergency like hurricane type scenario. Whatever it takes to keep you safe in your home, make sure you have the ample supply that you need to do so. Continue on with my list. A good belt knife with a sharpening stone, available at most outfitting and camping stores. A camp stove, uh, your typical Coleman stove. These are great to have. You know, it's never a waste of money. You must eventually go camping or do a local picnic in a park or something. Make sure you always have at least 1 gallon or 4 liters of fuel for it at all times, and a Coleman stove. In case you lose power or your gas power company shuts your gas off, you have a backup source for cooking your meals. Cash, plenty of cash. I am. This is one thing people always ask: how much money? Well, if you can afford it, enough of whatever your monthly budget is, the amount you spend in a monthly budget to maintain your home, that should be enough cash tucked away in a safe spot. These days you can pick up hidden wall safes. They look like electrical outlets, different types of things. There's great ways of storing and hiding cash in your home. If you're on a tight budget, save up gradually, Um, make a point of putting $20 or $40 a week into your secret safe and just keep building up over a period of time. This money will always come handy. So it doesn't matter of the situation. It's always good to have on-hand cash. Child care items. If you have young children, you might want to keep this in mind. Enough diapers and formula and food for that child or children enough to sustain you for 1 month. Food for yourselves. You should have a pantry, an emergency pantry in the basement of your home or in a separate closet, enough food to keep you going for 1 month. That goes the same for water usage, just drinking water. The average person drinks 4 liters of water a day. So if there's, 4 of you in your home, that's about 16 liters of drinking water a day you got to save. So you look at the magnitude of water you have to store away into your home as well. Clothing and footwear suitable for outdoor temperatures, just in case you have to leave your home. This goes without saying, because every home, that's where you keep most of your clothing anyways, but it's good to make sure that these clothing are available in case you have to leave your home and it meets to the weather conditions outside. Cooking containers. Duct tape. Duct tape comes very handy. Emergency candles. Make sure you have enough to keep you for 4 or 5 days of going of emergency candles. A fire extinguisher. First aid kit with extra prescriptions and medicines. Now this is in your home, so this is where you tend to keep all your stuff anyway, so this goes without saying as well. A flashlight with extra batteries. Garbage bags. A lighter, Bic or a butane lighter or one of those torch lighters, or carry several lighters in your home. Pardon me, I'm getting over a cold as well. Matches, extra strike anywhere matches, emergency waterproof matches, they're great to have. You never know when you need them to light up your emergency stove, etc. Meal replacement drinks. So if your food supply runs out, you have this as a backup. Make sure you have a 7-day supply per person in your home. And these are not to be used until all your food has been dissolved up, okay? This is your last ditch effort to survive. Multi-tools, Swiss Army knife, non-perishable food, like canned goods, 7 days worth per person minimum. Pencils, pens, papers, crayons to keep the kids' activities going so they're locked into their homes. Maybe some coloring books, puzzles for the adults, whatever it takes to keep yourself. Portable camping toilet. In case your water is shut off, you still have a way to maintain a toilet. These are good to have. You can store them away in your basement or your storage unit. Some rope, some rubber gloves, shovel, sleeping bags. Keep these handy in case you need them. You have to leave your home. You have something to take with you. Some solar or hand crank powered lights, radios, and cell phone chargers. You might want to look into this. This is a good investment in case you lose power. Some thermal blankets, some tissue packs and wet naps and wet wipes, etc. A tarp, water purification tablets in case the water comes on but it's not really safe. You can purify your own water that comes out of the taps. What else? Drinking water, I said roughly 28 liters per person per week. That's about 4 liters a day per person. Other items you might want to consider as well in your home survival kit would be emergency plans, contact list, meeting place, information like organize something with if you have older children, where you'll meet in case of an emergency if no one is found at home. Have a backup place where you'll all meet. Some eyewear like extra reading glasses, seeing glasses, sunglasses, etc., cleaning solution, etc. Fishing and hunting equipment. If you could afford it, a backup generator with extra fuel and some extension cords. Light sticks, those bright bend, glow in the dark light sticks are handy too in case power goes out. If you have pets, some pet care items, food, and extra supply for them, at least a month's worth of food and water for them as well. A portable heater that you can get at your local outfitter store. Rain ponchos with hoods in case you have to go out in the rain. Going back to recreational items, like I mentioned, puzzle books and coloring books, you might want to think about board games, cards, books, harmonicas, musical instruments, etc. A siphon hose, a rubber siphon hose. Things might get so bad that you might have to take inappropriate action to obtain fuel from, say, a neighbor's abandoned car. To keep yourself warm. You never know. It's good to have. Smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors, because you will be using heaters and stoves in your home. You want to make sure that these levels do not exceed and kill you while you're sleeping in the middle of the night. Uh, Another thing, spare gasoline for your car in case you have to leave. You have fuel. Uh, you know, jerry cans are inexpensive at your local hardware store. Pick a few of them up, fill them up, leave them in your garage. They're there to have. Another thing to consider is a water filter available at your local outfitter store as well. There's many type out there, but if you run out of water purification tablets, you have the water filter, and it's great too. I recommend the Katadyn Pocket. Now that this will run you about $300 Canadian, but you can transfer it between your bug out bag, your home kit, to your personal kit. That's a great versatile item, and you can take it with you wherever you go. And finally, you might want to consider a backup washing basin, soaps, towels, etc. You might want to have a good ample supply of this. Now, if I've missed anything in this video, please share your thoughts and comments below. And once again, I'd like to thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay prepared. You have yourself a great night. I'm Wolfgrey for the Sanctuary, the Last Grove Survival School. Until next time, thanks again.